So hello friends, I'm Kumar Keshav. In this video, we will discuss about articles. So when we think about articles, the first question came into our mind is what are articles? So articles are words that define a noun as specific or inspecific. From specific, we mean to say that a permanent. But when we say unspecific, that means uh, we are making only a journal statement about that. So, firstly, we will write the definition here. So, articles, what are articles? So, the answer is articles are words that define a noun as specific and unspecific. So, there are three types of articles. Types. First is a, second is an, and third is the. So articles where article a and an are indefinite articles. Indefinite articles. And the is definite article. Or we can also say that a and an are unspecific articles. Are unspecific. And the is specific. So in this video, we will just see the uses and various conditions or situations of article a and an. So let's see the uses of a and an. So there are certain rules for the use of a and let's see them one by one. So rule number first. Rule number first says that a and an are uses on the basis of first sound of pronunciation. First sound of pronunciation. That means if the first sound of pronunciation of the word, or we can say that noun is vowel, then what will we use? Then we will use an article. And vowels, and if and if the first sound of pronunciation of the word is consonant, then use a. So before moving further, let me clear you one thing, that is, in Hindi language, vowels are 11 and consonants are 33. And in English language, vowels are 5, consonants are 21. So vowels in Hindi language are a, e, e, o, a, etc. And in English language, vowels are a, e, I, o, and u, and remaining are consonants. And same here in the case with Hindi language, yara, lover, and others are consonants here. So let's see some example. So examples related to our first rule. So example number first, dash umbrella. What will we use here? We use here and, because it sounds like vowel. Umbrella. Means umbrella. And in English, both sound like vowel. So according to our first rule, if the first sound of pronunciation of the word is vowel, then we will use an. Let's take one more example. Let's take dash university. So what comes here? But if we see that this is u, and according to rule, u is a vowel. U is a vowel, but here we will use. But as we see its formation, that university, u. In English language, and in Hindi language, here is a not a vowel, but it's a consonant. It's a consonant. So, but according to rule, when consonant comes, then we will use a here. So this is the rule. Let's take one more example. dash union. So it sounds like it's the first sound of a pronunciation of the words is looking like this: union, union in Hindi. You, ya and ya is a consonant in Hindi. So we will use here a. So here are the few example. Let's move to our next rule, which is rule number second. Rule number second. Rule number second says that we can use a and n before when there is a singular plus countable noun. We will use a and an. Let's take an example. Example number A. I have dash pen. So pa is a consonant, so we use here a. Second one, she has dash car. She has a car. She has a car. So rule number three says that rule number 3 says that we cannot use a and an before a proper noun, but we can use a proper noun when proper noun is not known to translator, means vakta, means he just know his name and nothing else about that noun, proper noun. Let's take an example. This novel is written by dash Mahesh. By Mahesh. This is proper noun. Proper noun is name of person, place, etc. Personal, place, city वगैरह के नाम known as a proper noun. And one more example. This book is written by dash Suresh. We will use here okay friends, so let's move to the another rule number 3. Rule number 4 actually. Rule number 4. Rule number 4. Before counting, expressing words or unit. Before counting, expressing words or units. Example. Example, like 3 half kilo. How we can write this? How we can use article in this? 3 and a half. 3.5 kilo. And one more example, 2 and 1 and 4 meter. How we can use article here also? 2 and a quarter meter. 2 and a quarter meter. So this is rule number 4. So let's move to our next rule, rule number 5. Rule number 5 says that before profession, use a and an. Examples. He is an MP, MLA, MLC, STO, FO, etc. And one word is she is a nurse, teacher, and dentist. So these are few examples. Let's move to rule number 6. Rule number 6 says that we can use article a and the before specific class of singular countable nouns. Singular countable nouns. Let's take an example. A dog is an animal. A dog, we are talking only about a one dog. So here this is singular and also countable. We can count. One more example. A peacock is a bird. Singular countable, singular countable. Let's move to rule number 7. Such what many, rather, quite, quite, plus a and an, plus adjective, plus singular, countable noun. Use a and an. Example: what dash grand building. So this is countable, singular, and countable. So this is fulfilling this condition, and this is what here. This is also fulfilling. So we have to use here a or an. Which we will use? We will use a. Second one, such. This is grand. It is adjective. Adjective. Beautiful girl. Such a beautiful. Adjective. Noun. And this is such. So these are few rules for the use of a and an. And there's one more thing where not to use a and an. Where not to use a and an. Firstly, we have to not use a and an before plural nouns. Before plural nouns. Secondly, before proper noun. But in certain rules, by following some laws, we can use this as rule number which by before specific rule number 6. According to rule number 6 we can use, but using some conditions. एंड अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स के साथ भी यूज़ नहीं कर सकते हैं. एंड फोर्थ वन इज inchoate verbs. So I hope this video will help you to know the articles better. Thanks for watching.